Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we're going to talk about how to book a train ticket from Jeddah to Medina, or between Haramain, between Makkah, Jeddah or Medina. So to start with, you want to download the HHR app. It is available on the App Store as well as the Google Play Store. You can also use the website, so just a matter of preference what you prefer. Personally, I like the app a lot better. So once you have the app, what you can do is select round trip or one way, and then in my case I'm going to select a one-way trip from Jeddah to Medina, select my date, and when you select the date and search, it will give you an option to say that I understand it is talking about the luggage that is allowed. You are allowed to take one large luggage and one personal item. So if you have a lot of luggage, be aware that you would have to ship it, and then you have to go back to the train station to get it. It doesn't reach with you to your destination. So try to travel light if you want to try and travel by train. But yeah, once you have searched and found for a specific date, you should see different options. I was booking around the time for Hajj and fairly close to my travel date. So you see these prices. Non-Hajj times, it's you can see a lot cheaper options. I was checking recently for 2 months out, and I could see the same Jeddah to Medina trips be less than 100 riyal, around 69 riyals. So once you have selected the date and you look at the times, give yourself enough time if you're landing to go through immigration, and then once you have selected a time that works for you, then it'll give you options to select between business and economy. If you're trying to find the cheaper rates, usually economy is the way to go. If you want to experience a little bit more luxury, business class is really good as well, especially if you are booking very close. Economy seats tend to get sold out first, so you might end up having to take business tickets. So one quick tip is, if you're trying to go from Makkah to Medina or reverse, and you see very high ticket prices because you're booking very late, explore the option of splitting the trip from Makkah to Jeddah and Jeddah to Medina. During our Hajj time, there were some people who in our group who were able to get a lot cheaper tickets by just splitting the trip up. But yeah, once you have selected it, it will show you some more details. Talks about the cancellation policy, and there's discounts for children and infants. If it is purchased through a vending machine, you cannot modify or cancel it. But yeah, otherwise general changes are permitted with a fee before departure. So if you do up to 24 hours before your travel, it's 10% of the ticket price. If it's within 24 hours but not 20 minutes yet, then it's 20%. You get and then if it's within 20 minutes of departure, then you have to give up the ticket. It's 100% of the ticket price. But yeah, select an option that works for you. As you go forward and select it, it will search and go to the next screen. So your key thing to note is the direction of travel. You already want to try and find a seat that is in the direction of travel. For most people, it might not be a big issue, even if you were to sit the other way, especially. But if you do have vertigo or things like that, then you might want to sit in the direction of travel. Personally, I like this a lot better. So you can move around and look at different coaches and see if there's a better seat available for you. And once you have found a seat, then you can select it and then click next. Then it'll ask you to enter your personal information. So enter the name, last name, date of birth, gender, document, all that match your passport or identification information. They tend to be a lot more stricter around Hajj time. They were checking the visas and everything as well. So, but yeah, make sure to match the data in there and have some ID to show them as needed. Also enter your contact information, put in a phone and an email that you would have access to even while during the trip. But once you fill out that information, read and accept the terms and conditions, then you would go ahead and click book. As you click book, it will go to the next page and show you the amount. You have an option to select. In my case, because I'm using the app on an iPhone device, I have an Apple Pay option as well. You can also fill out the credit card information, but as you can see, it adds VAT. So originally the price was 120 riyals, with VAT is 138. So I'll go ahead and select Apple Pay in my case. You can manually enter the credit card information too. And then select a credit card. Try to select a card that has 0 transaction fees for foreign transactions. This will help save some of the cost. So I'll go ahead and select my Chase Saphire Reserve card, which I have or using during travel, and then use Apple Pay. It'll go ahead and show the search option again. And then if the transaction goes through, you'll see a confirmation message that the booking was successfully completed. You will also receive it over an email or as well as an SMS. You can also ask it to resend it again if you didn't get it. As you can see here, I got notified from my Chase app as well that a transaction was made in Saudi Riyal for 138 Riyals. Next, you want to also download the PDF and keep it handy. You want to be able to access this even if, let's say, you didn't have data. So go ahead and click Save. When you click Save, it will give you an option to export it to an app. And in my case, I was exporting it to a PDF. So I'm opening it in Acrobat. That way I have the ticket accessible to me on my phone. You can also select Apple Wallet. However, at the time of booking this reservation, when I tried to do that, it was giving me an error. Hopefully they fixed that error. But yeah, once you have the ticket handy, you can now use this. When you want to reach the train station a little bit in advance, they don't let you go more than an hour before. But yeah, you want to keep some buffer time for travel. Around an hour before, they will allow you to check in. So in my case, for a 6:50 train, they would allow me to go at 5:50 in the evening, so like an hour before, to scan my card. They might be a little bit less strict in non-Hajj times. So hopefully this was helpful. Now you have this ticket, and now you can use that to travel on train. Inshallah, we'll try to do a separate video on how to make changes to a reservation if needed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.